God says, neighbors watching your son, trap set, protect them. The air shifts as these words rise like a warning carried on a divine wind. Listen closely. Do not rush. Do not dismiss this moment. For heaven is pulling back a veil so you can see what has been hidden in the quiet spaces around your home, and around your child. God says, I am showing you this because I love you. I am revealing this because I am protecting your household. Your son is under my watch, under my covering, under my wings. But you must stay alert. You must stay prayerful. You must stay discerning. A subtle trap is forming, shaped by jealousy, shaped by suspicion, shaped by the watching eyes of neighbors who speak more than they should, and know less than they think. Pause. Let the truth settle like dust after a storm. God says, your son carries a calling he doesn't fully recognize. A light around him that irritates the darkness in others. Some people notice this light. Some admire it silently. But others watch with envy. Others watch with the wrong intentions. Others watch because they do not understand why he is favored, why he is rising, why doors open for him that stayed closed for them. You shift, feeling the weight of this revelation. God continues, this watching is not innocent. It is not curiosity. It is not harmless conversation. It is spiritual. It is intentional. It is rooted in seeds that the enemy wants to water, seeds of false assumptions, seeds of misinterpreted actions, seeds of petty judgments. A deep rumble echoes spiritually, as if heaven itself is warning you. God says, but hear me clearly, no weapon formed against your son will prosper. Not in the daylight. Not in the shadows. Not in whispered conversations. Not in secret plans. A breath of divine reassurance flows over you. Still, God speaks firmly, but protection requires participation. Cover him in prayer. Speak life over him. Bless his steps every morning. Declare my angels around him every night. The trap is forming, but it will collapse before it reaches him, if you remain spiritually awake. The atmosphere becomes thick and still. God says, someone is watching. Not to admire. Not to bless. But to judge. They have misread something about your son. They have misunderstood his behavior. They have exaggerated a small moment into a large suspicion. They are planning to speak on what they do not fully know. But I will confuse their plans. I will scatter their words. I will expose their intentions before they even act. You feel a wave of divine justice move. God whispers, do not fear. Do not panic. Do not confront them physically. Fight this battle spiritually. I will handle every neighbor with hidden motives. I will silence every tongue preparing to rise. I will block every negative attempt formed in the dark corners of their thoughts. The prophetic tone strengthens. God says, your son is stepping into a new season. With new seasons come new attacks, but also new levels of protection. The enemy watches when he cannot touch. The enemy studies when he cannot enter. The enemy whispers when he cannot strike. But I am surrounding your son with a shield they cannot break. A wind moves. A shift. A holy stirring. God continues, the trap is not physical. It is not violent. It is not harmful in the natural world. It is a trap of accusation. A trap of assumption. A trap of misunderstanding. They are watching him, waiting for a moment to twist, waiting for a word to carry, waiting for an opportunity to magnify something small into something large. Your heartbeat slows as clarity comes. For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100, as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it. God says, but their eyes will fail. Their plan will fall into their own hands. Every plot they form will turn against them. For I have marked your son. I have chosen him. I have placed my hand upon his mind, his path, his future. No neighbor. No watcher. No whisperer will succeed. Silence washes through the atmosphere. God begins to reveal more. Your son needs guidance right now. He may be frustrated. He may be dealing with internal battles. He may be feeling misunderstood, even in his own home. Support him. Do not judge him quickly. Do not correct him harshly. Approach him with patience. Speak with wisdom. This is the moment he needs covering, not criticism. Heaven's voice lowers, serious and gentle. God says, the enemy wants to trigger him. He wants him to react. He wants him to slip. He wants him to respond emotionally so someone watching can say, see, I was right. Do not let this happen. Guard his emotions. Guard his environment. Guard his peace. A deeper revelation unfolds. God says, there is one neighbor in particular. Quiet. Observing. Pretending to be uninterested. But spiritually sensing something about your son. Do not share too much with them. Do not reveal his plans. Do not discuss his struggles. Watch your words. Watch your openness. Protect your household by controlling what leaves your mouth. A warning tone echoes. Some conversations are spiritual traps. Some questions are not innocent, they are fishing lines. Do not fall for them. You exhale slowly, receiving the clarity. God continues, walk wisely. Speak wisely. Move wisely. Protect your son by being discreet. A mother's or father's silence can be a shield. A parent's discernment can be a fortress. Then God gives an instruction. Pray Psalm 91 over your son for 7 nights. Speak it aloud. Declare it boldly. For 7 nights, open the spiritual gates of protection around him. Angels will gather. The trap will dissolve. The watchers will retreat. A surge of light pours through the prophetic moment. God says, your son is destined for something greater. This attempt of the enemy is only a distraction. A weak one. A temporary one. A powerless one. I will not allow harm. I will not allow danger. I will not allow accusations to flourish. I am stepping in now. The tone becomes cinematic and powerful. God says, you are not alone in this battle. Heaven stands with you. Heaven sees what you cannot see. Heaven hears what you do not hear. Heaven knows what the neighbors are planning before their minds even form the thought. Thunder rolls spiritually. I will interrupt every wrong conversation. I will block every wrong movement. I will shut down every wrong plan. A peaceful assurance flows next. God says, your son is protected. Your home is protected. But stay alert. Stay prayerful. Stay connected to me. You feel a closing wave of divine presence. God whispers, this is not to scare you. This is to prepare you. This is not to alarm you. This is to strengthen you. The trap has been seen. The trap has been revealed. And because you know, the trap will fail. A final breath of heaven's voice settles inside your spirit. Your son will walk safely. Your household will remain covered. And every neighbor watching with wrong intentions will stumble over their own plans. For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100 as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it. God says, and now, listen carefully, for I am not finished speaking. What you heard before was only the surface. There is more beneath it. There is more unfolding in the unseen realm. There is more happening around your son than the human eye can detect. The atmosphere grows heavier, almost vibrating with a supernatural awareness. God continues, your son has been sensing something. He may not have spoken it out loud. He may not have shared how he feels. But he has noticed the shift. He has noticed the strange looks. He has noticed the unnecessary attention. He has noticed the sudden silence that falls when he walks by. His spirit is picking up what his mind cannot yet explain. A soft, divine whisper flows through your spirit. God says, this is because he is spiritually sensitive, even if he does not realize it. He carries discernment, though he may have not trained it. He feels the energy of others. He senses vibrations. He recognizes when something is off. And this sensitivity is one of the reasons I am protecting him so fiercely right now. You feel the truth settling like a holy weight. God continues, what the neighbors are watching for will not succeed. But they will try to interpret things according to their own limited understanding. They will try to construct a narrative that fits their assumptions. They will try to create a story that supports their suspicions. The tone deepens. Do not fear their thoughts. Do not fear their opinions. Do not fear their observations. Then God speaks with authority. What matters is the truth. I see the truth. I know the truth. I will defend the truth. The spiritual tension loosens slightly. God says, your son is walking into a season of transformation. He is being refined. He is being reshaped. He is being redirected. And with transformation comes pressure, resistance, and spiritual agitation. The enemy sees the potential. The enemy sees the growth. The enemy sees the blessing forming around him. That is why he is stirring this distraction. The message becomes more cinematic. God continues, the enemy cannot touch him directly. So instead, he tries to use people around him. He uses those who are close enough to watch him, but not close enough to understand him. He uses those who speak casually but carry hidden intentions. He uses those whose hearts are open to jealousy. A low spiritual hum fills the air. But I will not let them succeed. I will not let them cause damage. I will not let them affect his destiny. You feel a rush of divine assurance. God says, what you must do now is simple. Stay calm. Stay grounded. Stay prayerful. Do not react emotionally. Do not feed into fear. Do not let worry cloud your mind. Fear makes you vulnerable. Prayer makes you powerful. A pause. A moment of sacred stillness. God continues, speak blessings over your son every morning. When he wakes up, speak protection. Speak clarity. Speak strength. When he leaves the house, cover his steps. When he returns, thank me for guarding him. The prophetic instructions grow stronger. God says, do not allow him to walk blindly into traps of emotional reactions. Guide him gently. When he is irritated, speak peace. When he feels restless, speak calm. When he seems distant, speak comfort. Right now, what he needs most is stability around him. You sense the seriousness of this season. God whispers, your son's destiny is too precious to be disrupted by petty watchers. He is meant to rise. He is meant to grow. He is meant to break generational patterns. And the watching eyes sense this shift, even if they cannot explain it. The voice of heaven grows sharper. But hear me well. Do not confront your neighbors. Do not expose your awareness. Move in silence. Observe quietly. Pray consistently. For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100 as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it. The divine voice continues like a protective wind. God says, those who watch him with wrong intentions will soon turn their eyes away. I will shift their focus. I will disrupt their interest. I will expose their motives to themselves. They will lose the desire to interfere. Then God gives a vision-like message. There is a moment coming soon. A moment where something small will try to escalate. A misunderstanding. A misinterpretation. A misplaced word. A confused action. Your breath tightens as you listen. God says, when that moment comes, stay composed. Do not let fear rush in. I will turn the situation around instantly. What was meant to harm will become harmless. What was meant to accuse will dissolve. What was meant to trap will crumble. A peaceful wave moves over you. God continues, your son is learning right now how to handle pressure. He is learning how to stand tall when observed. He is learning how to remain himself even when misunderstood. This is building strength in him. This is building patience. This is building character. You feel hope rising as God speaks. He is becoming the person I designed him to be. And this season, though uncomfortable, is shaping him beautifully. A soft warning follows. Keep him surrounded by positivity. Keep him away from unnecessary arguments. Keep him from sharing too much with the wrong people. Guide him to silence when he wants to over-explain. There is power in quietness during seasons of observation. Another shift in the spiritual air. God says, your family is stepping into a new atmosphere. A protected one. A blessed one. A shielded one. But this transition attracts attention. Do not be surprised by it. Do not fear it. The voice becomes gentle and comforting. You have asked me to protect your child. I am doing so. You have asked me to expose hidden threats. I have shown you. You have asked me to cover your home. I have surrounded it with angels. The message nears its closing rhythm, but the power remains strong. God says, the trap has been revealed so it can be dismantled. The watchers have been exposed so they can lose their influence. The plan has been seen so it cannot succeed. This is the blessing of revelation, seeing the danger before it manifests. A final wave of divine peace covers you. God whispers, your son is protected. Your home is secure. Your family is safe. Rest in me. Trust me. Walk with me. I am ahead of you. I am behind you. I am around you. The last words come like the closing of a heavenly decree. The neighbors may watch, but I watch over you more. The trap may be planned, but my protection is stronger. No harm will reach him. No strategy will prosper. And no enemy will succeed. The message ends. The warning has been delivered. The protection has been activated. And your son is covered under the mantle of God's unbreakable shield. God says, listen closely, because there is still more I must reveal. What has been spoken is protection, but what I speak now is preparation. Your son is entering a phase where clarity will rise, truth will unfold, and every hidden intention around him will be exposed in the light of my presence. The atmosphere shifts again, deeper, heavier, yet strangely peaceful. God continues, the watching eyes will not stop immediately. Curiosity does not end in a single day. Suspicion does not silence itself in a single moment. But their intentions will weaken. Their energy will fail. Their attention will scatter. I will drain the power behind their interest. I will remove the spiritual force fueling their focus. You feel something settle inside your spirit. God says, your son has a mantle upon him. A spiritual covering. A destiny. A calling that is still waking up, still adjusting, still stretching inside him. This calling attracts battles. This calling attracts watchers. This calling attracts those who sense something but cannot identify it. The tone becomes reflective, almost like a divine echo. He carries a purpose that will bless others. He carries a strength he has not yet discovered. He carries a wisdom that time will soon unlock. And because of this, the enemy studies him. The voice grows more intense. But studying is not the same as succeeding. Watching is not the same as winning. Planning is not the same as prevailing. Every strategy formed against him will collapse before it touches him. Every false idea will dissolve before it spreads. Every whispered suspicion will dry up before it becomes a problem. A soft wind moves through your spirit, quiet but confident. God says, there is a reason your son is being watched spiritually. The enemy sees a moment ahead of him, a breakthrough, a turning point. Your son is about to step into clarity. About to step into understanding. About to step into a new level of maturity. You feel the truth rising. God continues, your son will begin to see who is truly for him and who is against him. He will begin to sense hidden motives. He will start distancing himself from those who drain him. He will start moving in wisdom without even realizing it is my hand guiding him. A warmth spreads through the atmosphere. God says, this is why I call you to pray without fear. Pray without panic. Pray with authority. Your prayers shape the spiritual climate around your home. Your prayers build a wall. Your prayers close doors the enemy tries to open. Then God adds a revelation. Do not worry if your son feels disconnected or quiet lately. Silence is not weakness. It is not rebellion. It is not distance. He is processing. He is absorbing. He is feeling spiritual pressure even if he cannot describe it. You inhale slowly, sensing the depth of this moment. God continues, encourage him. But do not push him. Guide him gently. But do not overwhelm him. Give him room to breathe, to think, to grow. Right now, he is in a transition of the spirit. A slow, powerful pause follows. God says, your home will feel different soon. lighter, calmer, more peaceful, because my angels are stationed there. They are guarding the entry points. They are standing near the windows. They are watching over your son when he sleeps, when he walks, when he steps outside. Then God reveals another truth. One neighbor in particular will lose interest sooner than you expect. Their curiosity will turn into confusion. Their suspicion will turn into distraction. I will pull their attention away from your son and onto their own matters. Their plans will scatter. The tone sharpens. Do not fear them. Do not resent them. Do not speak against them. Your silence is your strength. Your peace is your protection. You feel a release, like something unspoken finally leaving the air. God says, the trap that was forming is already weakening. The foundation of their concern is cracking. Their ability to influence others is fading. Their desire to involve themselves will evaporate. Then God speaks gently, with reassurance. I am making your son nearly untouchable in this season. Any attempt to harm his reputation will be reversed. Any attempt to twist his actions will fail. Any attempt to provoke him will be blocked. A spiritual calm settles inside your chest. God whispers, your son does not see the magnitude of my protection. But he will feel the results of it. He will feel more peace. He will feel more clarity. He will feel more stability. The prophetic message deepens. His relationships will shift. His circle will tighten. Those who mean him harm will step away. Those who misunderstand him will lose interest. Those who carry jealousy will distance themselves. You feel the purity of God's strategy. God says, I am doing all of this quietly. Without confrontation. Without chaos. Without noise. That is how I protect those destined for something greater. Another wave of heavenly clarity flows. Prepare your son for new direction. Prepare him for opportunities. Prepare him for growth. He will soon step into situations that require confidence, wisdom, and calmness. And I am shaping all of that inside him through this season. Then God says something profound. What seemed like opposition was actually training. What seemed like a trap was actually revelation. What seemed like a threat was actually protection in disguise. A peaceful breath fills the spiritual atmosphere. God continues, your son will rise above all of this soon. He will look back and wonder why he was so watched, why he was so judged, why he was so observed. But he will not be harmed. He will not be misled. He will not fall. The tone softens, becoming almost fatherly. His future is safe in my hands. His path is guarded. His spirit is wrapped in my light. The message begins to close. God says, your family is moving out of this season. Slowly. Quietly. Safely. What was meant to distract will now become fuel for growth. What was meant to intimidate will now become a testimony. What was meant to harm will now become harmless. The closing words rise like a divine seal. Your son is protected. Your home is covered. Your peace is secured. And every watching eye with wrong intentions will turn away and fade. Then God speaks the final sentence. Rest now. The battle is mine, and the victory is already settled. For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100 as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it.